Yeah, I don't
I'm
remember.
blanking.
I was not. I was not. Me too. I
blanking.
was not.
I
I
have
was not
very.
following. I don't follow like pop culture music. Like even back then, like it was around me, so I like it was unavoidable.
I
But it's
I
like
I
it's like I've been listening
I
to the band since.
I remember a lot of Avril Lavigne. I remember Other Sister had
Oh yeah,
like a
yeah. Avril
MySpace
Lavigne was
page, and
there,
that was like a MySpace page where if you open it, then it was just Avril Lavigne playing.
and there's and you had all those what's her face? Britney Spears was blowing up back then. Um, and
Too soon, see.
um, what was the other one? There was another blonde one that was this around at the same time. The genie in a bottle one.
I know who you're talking about. I don't remember her name.
Christina Aguilera.
That's the one.
There we go. There were the ones, and you had Backstreet Boys and all that jazz. Well, that wasn't jazz. It was This boy bands. Oh, we had all boy. Ooh, ugh. Okay, let's talk about the game. Forget about this bad memories. We are on 2,000 atmospheres. We're in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Vietnam, representing Intensity Esports. It is our red Zerg. Give it up for MeomaikA.
Bistork heard us, and in the top right-hand corner of the map, starting all the way in the top right-hand corner, we have the pink Protoss player coming down from the land of Hong Kong. He is looking to dance. He is looking to cha-cha. He is the legend, the Kong from Hong Kong, Bistork.
Otherwise known as the Hong Kong Kong.
Okay. Ah!
I was listening to you and like talk about this. The Kong from Hong Kong. It was like Hong Kong, you morons! What are you doing, you casuals? It's like staring you in the face.
No, because Hong Kong, unless you specified it as a comma there, Hong Kong is just like New Hong Kong. No, wait, New Hong Kong is just New Hong Kong. Never mind.
The Kong of Hong Kong sounds better. No. The Hong Kong. I know it sounds weird, but I like it much better.
That actually sounds like a like a
sounds
name.
It sounds like you have like a sound glitch, like the Hong Kong. It's repeating itself. The Hong Kong from Hong Kong.
I lost track of the amount of Kongs.
Yeah,
That,
there were way too many. Anyway, Stargate is going to be the opening for Bistork, so you're watching a PvZ.
Yeah. If you watch a PvZ where they don't go Stargate, are you really watching a PvZ? It's more like a ZVZ, but with Nexus.
Yeah. Kind of weird. Wait, in PvT, sometimes you get like oracles and stuff? Yeah. And you can
Stargate
open
is...
Stargate.
Yeah, Stargate is very much the alternative to going for an earlier Twilight Council. A lot of Protoss players like going for Phoenixes to deal with tanks. A lot of them like to go for the Oracles to get some harass earlier on. Yeah, it's 50-50 in PvT, but in PvZ, no. No trial, no nothing. Only Stargate.
Only zealots. We have the best planet in the Koprulu sector because of zealots. No adepts, no stalkers, no nothing, just zealots.
I feel like nowadays Void Rays fit a little bit better, but
Void Rays. Yeah, Void Rays is the only Void Rays. We have the best Golden Armada because of Void Rays.
We don't make carriers. We don't even get Fleet Beacon.
Sometimes we get one Oracle, which is like the Void Ray. Technically.
I'm waiting for someone to make that edit.
It's kind of like a Void Ray. It's Void Ray-ish.
Alright, but good to see that Bistork isn't too much committed to Stargate play here. He is going to be transitioning to more gateway-focused army.
Yeah. Twilight Council is on the way. Robotics facility is coming. Meo is getting a lair, upgrading himself. What's his current meta? Is he MeomaikA lair, MeomaikA hive?
He's still going for MeomaikA lair on challenge, but we'll definitely see. Lord Loken is definitely trying to upgrade him in that sense.
I think it's more of like what it feels like, right?
Yeah, mostly. It's how he feels about his skill. I think he actually said that when he wins the championship is when he is comfortable going for MeomaikA hive.
That Oracle
gets
10 kills. It has 14 kills. And it's still alive.
This is very worrisome right now if you are MeomaikA.
That is some zest level oracles.
It really is. And yeah, MeomaikA hasn't really been able to counteract the pressure that's been, or the damage that's been dealt to him. Bistork is setting up for his third base. Last thing you want to see as a Zerg player is being even on bases and lower on workers.
Yeah. That's why Miko is calling back the attack, waiting for the roaches to kick in. Which I like, you know, you wanna keep those Zerglings alive so that they can be part of the main composition. You can get good surrounds with them. They're much more mobile than the roaches.
Yeah, whatever damage you can get earlier on with the Zerglings is nowhere near comparable to the amount of utility they'll have in the fight later on, IMO.
That's how they're pretty good at defending right here against these kinds of harassments by the adepts, which are doing quite a bit of damage, keeping Meo behind in worker count.
That shouldn't get too much. Okay,
yeah, Meo notices it and sends a drone to take one for the team, if you will. Take a break.
But he ended up
managed lunch break.
Union mandated, yep. And MeomaikA is very hard supply capped right now. He wanted to go for this big Roachling push. I don't think he's going to be able to. He is trying to get something done of his links, but look at that, Steel. I can't believe I was talking down about Zealots earlier on. That's all you need.
Just Zealots. Well, this Void Ray and the Icon drops are doing a lot of damage on the other side of the map, or at least keeping Meo over here very busy, sniping out overlords, preventing the roaches from moving out of the map, and it's definitely helped because, you know, Bistork holds nicely against the Zergling attack on the other side.
Yeah, that he has. I don't think he would have been able to do anywhere near as well if the roaches were in that fight. He's doing such a good job of just throwing a wrench in all of MeomaikA's plans. That Oracle is still alive. I did not even...
Yep.
I just assumed it died somewhere down the line.
Oh, it's another stage.
They can get the gas!
Nice response by Meo. Not taking damage there.
And now the tables are starting to turn. Bistork is going with a full-on push. His charged Archon composition, a little bit of sentries here to help. Look at how isolated those roaches are now.
Yeah, and the Immortal comes in as well. More charge lots are being joining. And that's it. MeomaikA taps out.
GG is called. Nicely done here for Bistork. It definitely feels like he knew what was coming his way and just did everything he could to prevent that.
It was so active on the other side of the map.
Absolutely.
The Oracle, the Void Ray, and the Archon drops. And the Adepts shading in. Just keeping Meo busy the entire time.
I'll have to check the replay to see if this is what Bistork did, but it absolutely felt like the Oracle was the MVP in that game. Not only taking out so many drones earlier on, but also just being able to scout and see exactly what MeomaikA was building up towards. The player with the knowledge, what do they say, that's half the war.
No, it's you have the knowledge, and knowledge is half the battle.
There we go.
That is the you need to watch, like, you know, what was it? G.I. Joe. Yeah. It's from G.I. Joe. The at the end of the G.I. Joe episodes, they had like a little like infomercials type things, you know,
Oh, PSAs.
PSAs, and they always ended it. So now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
Huh.
That's where it's from.
Huh. I thought it was just like age-old, like a saying that was from 1,000 years ago.
I mean, it maybe the origin of it is later. But that's where I know it from.
Oh, well. I liked it better when it was invented by a cartoon.
Alright. So everybody's ready? Okay, we're going into Blackburn. The blackest of all the burns. Otherwise known as Angry Panda.
What are the bases in the panda? Because I could see the panda very clearly, but it's like the panda has a beard.
No, it's got like this little you know, it has this black the round thing around its neck. Shoulder. The black stuff are like its shoulders or like neck type thing, like they have these fatty cheeks.
Yeah, it's like at the joint area.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Welcome once more to Blackburn, otherwise known as Angry Panda. We're in the southwest corner of the map, down by 1 point in this match. Our red Zerg, representing Intensity Esports, all the way from Vietnam, it's MeomaikA.
Also now a distributor of terrariums. And in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, spawning all the way in the bottom right-hand corner of Blackburn, he is a pink Protoss player coming out of the land of Hong Kong. The Kong from Hong Kong, the sickest nerd baller out there. He is up 1-0 against MeomaikA right now, and that is not something you can say often. He is Bistork.
I still like the Hong Kong better.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Oh, also, he's stroking his beef. Forgot to mention that part.
The beef stroker. It sounds like the name of like a really creepy serial killer or something.
That sounds like a wrestler to me.
That's Max Angel trying to go. Okay, we gotta find the beef stroker.
He's interviewing cows.
We have to get inside his head. Gotta eat this steak.
We need to stake him out.
Stake me out tonight.
MeomaikA ain't going for the early gold, which is, I think, the biggest surprise to me.
Yeah, it did that against was it? Well,
Dash earlier today, and
yeah, Dash.
And he's done it a lot against Blackburn. He did it against Demi a couple weeks ago.
Maybe he kind of said, okay, Bistork was probably, you know, like watching that because Bistork was waiting in the semifinals for quite a while.
Yeah.
like chasing slow motion.
Oh.
It has 1 health point.
It's definitely cinematic. Don't even need to turn the game down, like the game speed down or anything.
No, it's a standard opening from both players, so nothing crazy. Mio going for that standard layer timing, not layer. Third hatchery timing.
How often can we say that though? MeomaikA's going for a standard timing.
And the layer timing.
Yeah,
I was right. Turns out I was right. I was not right. I definitely said layer instead of base for some reason, but then accidentally was also right.
I mean, in English, layer can be like a synonym for base, I think. But yeah, MeomaikA did go for a bit of a more standard third hatch timing, but he is skipping out a lot of tech to go for that layer. What is to get behind the steel? I'm watching the gas count right now on the mini-map.
And there is only a base if you're a Batman or a Bond villain. Like, there's no... there's no in between.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess it is more situational like that. Bistork going with another MVP Oracle, or I'm hoping it's an MVP Oracle.
Well, let's see. It's all about how MeomaikA defends it. The queens are coming. There is a spore over there. This is the result of Bistork's attack earlier. That spore was a drone that was being hurt and was turned into a spore, and MeomaikA just left it to be a spore.
Yeah, funny how karma works like that.
Very sporting spore. Oh, I didn't see there are stars in the background.
Yeah, there are stars in the background. Every now and then you'll see like Valkyries flying by.
Yeah, oh, there they are. No, it's Vikings, I think, right?
Yeah, they might be Vikings. I'm not sure. Some kind of spaceship floating by. Bistork, there they are. Oh yeah, they are Vikings. Look at that. I'm unmaneuverable though. But yes, Bistork did scout that lair timing. I don't believe he saw the Hydroden though. But he is going for gateway tech, so yeah, he shouldn't be doing too poorly against Hydralisk.
Yeah. Bistork is not committing to the air Protoss, so the Hydralisks themselves, in and of themselves, aren't going to be a counter to anything specific. I mean, they're going to be super helpful. There's always something you can use their DPS for. But
take out a couple of some vision on the map, or even in the fight later on.
Getting Templar Archives.
Super important when you're going up against Hydralisk. I'm actually not sure what is favored, Hydralisk or versus when it's Hydralisk versus Archons.
Oh, I think that, forget Archons, Storm.
Exactly, Storm is what you want against a squishy light unit like Hydralisk, but in Hydralisk versus Storms, or Hydralisk versus Archons rather. Actually, what do you... Because Hydralisk outrange Archons, but Archons have splash damage. He should go for Storm.
I think Archons aren't... I mean, Archons are good if there are the units, because they can tank for Zergling, for Zealots. They can tank for Zealots and stuff, and let them get in there to kill the Hydralisks. But the splash damage isn't that big of a deal because Hydralisks are bigger units. You're not going to hit as many at the same time as against Zerglings, for instance. That's why Storm, I think, is the much better. You can hit a lot of Hydralisks at the same time, and also most importantly, you push them away so they don't do damage, and that's their
the range
danger.
The range of Hydralisk doesn't matter too much when you're not allowed to get in position.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they can get in position, but they'll die, more likely than not.
Yeah, I think they can survive 2 storms, but then they're super low health at that point.
They barely survive. Yeah, they barely survive 1. Yeah. 1 storm brings them down to something like 10 health or something.
Oh, okay, so 1 storm.
I mean, they technically survive, but they don't survive for long after that.
But those who don't know, storms do not stack. You know?
They don't, yeah.
You can only use 1 at a time on any given unit. If they did stack,
that would be a little.
I think every game would be a PvP. There would be no other races involved in this stupid game.
I mean, if you throw down 1 storm and then when it's halfway done, you throw down another storm, you kind of have a storm that lasts longer. But well, actually, no, you have 2 storms at that point.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
You only throws 2 storms if you want to increase the area, the surface area.
Yeah, my logic doesn't check out over there.
All right, Storm is about to finish. How many Templars, High Templars do we have? 3.
Okay, and they have been building up energy for a while, but Bistork gets it very, very soon. MeomaikA is starting to get to his end game. He's grabbing that gold base, and once he does, he is not going to worry about economy for much longer. He's grabbing that lurker den, and very quickly should be getting Hive.
Okay, Meo is on the move. Bistork is setting up a backstab while this is going on into the 4th base of Meo.
Yeah, my the Archon is exposed!
See, the Archon alone is not good against Hydralisks.
Apparently not. Alright, well, we confirmed that now. But he is drawing the entire army of MeomaikA back thanks to this Zealot rush, or Zealot run by.
Yeah, it's a nice backstab. It's definitely going to be distracting some of MeomaikA's reinforcements, but Meo is pushing forward.
There's the power of storm we were talking about. Detection is here, and the lurkers, they are taking so much damage because of the storms right now. Like, High Templar, a lot of them, they get taken out.
I'm not light, I'm dark. You got really used to casting with light, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. It's a filler word for me, honestly.
Yeah.
It's more of a filler word than anything else for me. Interesting feedback on top of that Overseer.
Okay, the warping, that's what's saving Bistork, okay? Because I was starting to get worried. It was just Immortals and one Archon against all of MeomaikA, but with the chargelets, yeah, Meo realizes you can't really keep attacking into this. So Bistork going to try and redrop those Archons there. No, actually no, that's Zealots.
Huh.
Yeah, I like it. A Zealot warping into the main. That's a nice backstab there. Meo sneaking around towards the north.
This is honestly what I've been missing from Protoss players for the longest time, Light. I feel like the last...
Not Light.
I feel like... Yeah? Yeah, but this is what I really miss from Protoss players, though, Light. I feel like the last one who really went for war because of harass like this was probably Classic. Like, you agree with me there, Light?
What are you on about, Yaku? Sorry, that's my best line. He sounds like Yogi the Bear for some reason.
Hey, Yaku! We're gonna be taking some picnic baskets.
I'm marking this for later.
Bistork is also grabbing that golden base. And, yeah, massive fight is starting to happen right now. Bistork, I think, has a better army, but MeomaikA has so much more. I'm not sure how the dynamic's gonna play out here, Light.
Well, I don't know how he's going to play either, but the storms, Puppy, the storms are so powerful. Well, Bistork is out of storms.
Run out.
If the chargers come in time, this might work, but... Oh, I don't have so much DPS. And without the storm, a couple more storms would have saved Bistork here completely, but that said, Meo is going back a little bit. I'm going to make some more lurkers. Bistork is... Look at the supply. Look at the supply right now. Bistork has not enough army. Ooh, that's a lot of High Templars. They don't have enough energy for storms yet.
They don't, and the lurkers are right about to borrow! Where is the observer?
Oh, everything's gonna get deaded here, even the Archon balls as they are being morphed.
And look at that supply plummet over there. This is a done deal here for Bistork.
Yeah, Meo did it. A few more storms. That's all you need, I think, in this case. Mine?
Yeah, to deal with the initial wave, but I think it's a little too late at this point.
It's a lot too late at this point. It was almost too late before that, but yeah, MeomaikA picking up the score. We have ourselves a sideways 1-1.
Getting a serious match.
Meo isn't going to fall down that easily.
Yeah, he knows that Lord Loken is watching right now. He wants to do his puppy proud.
Yeah, Papa is blessing.
He is. Actually, I don't think we mentioned it just yet, but ! Matcherino in the chat. We do have our code here to utilize. That is DSW20 to add $1 to the prize pool at no cost of your own.
Yep, go ahead and do that.
I'm just waiting for Matcherino to finish up so I can say confirm the. And look at that, Lord Loken once again boosting that prize pool by $35. Beautifully done. Ooh. But we still have a couple of coupon codes left, so use them while you can.
I really love the support that we're getting from Lord Loken is bankrolling the entire Southeast Asian scene.
He really is. I was asking Light earlier today, like that. I said how many stocks for me to become a co-owner, and I think the reply was nowhere near as much as Lord Loken will be able to buy.
Yeah, is the baller.
He really is. The Southeast Asia scene, the Latin America scene. We super appreciate it here, Logan, and I'm sure our players do too.
By last count, I think it's at about 235 gifted subs on the Cranky Ducklings channel.
Oh my.
Ooh.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of money.
Kuro is telling us that neither of us can do a decent light impression. Well, that's where you're wrong.
That's where you're wrong, mate. You drungo?
Yes, we do sporting to Jaganatha. We're here over there in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. We have the red Zerg player. He is coming down from Vietnam. He is going to be representing his team, Intensity Esports, going for a straight-up 12 pool this time. He normally goes for a 14 pool steal, but now he's going for the 12 pool. He is the distributor of terrariums. He is MeomaikA.
And in the northeast corner of the map, yes, it's northeast corner of the map, it is our pink Protoss all the way from Hong Kong. It is the Hong Kong Bistork. No idea what accent that was. It's
all right, governor.
It's all right, governor. I don't know why my Australian accent just turns Cockney. Like, not even halfway through.
I mean, that's what the original Australians were, right?
Kinda, yes and no.
Well, regardless, MeomaikA is sitting with a whole ton of lings. Not even getting gas. This is a straight-up ling flood.
No gas, no nothing, just Zerglings. We have the best overmind in the Kapuru sector because of Zerglings.
We only get pull. Only links. But not too committed here, MeomaikA is. He will almost going for a bit of a fake out over here. It's definitely a lot more of an aggressive timing coming up from MeomaikA than what he usually does, and he's hoping Bistork will overreact. He forces 2 zealots to be made and delays the natural base for quite some time here. Job well done, I think, Seal.
Alright, more Zerglings coming in, but that's it. We know that MeomaikA is not committing to this anymore. It all depends on what Bistork is suspecting. Chrono boosting another zealot out. Looks like Mio will be able to take out that...
If he gets it, I think he's going to be able to get it. Oh! If he turns around right now, that's going to be the only attempt. But MeomaikA does not commit. He is content with just forcing out the units he's had forced out.
I mean, he kind of has to. He can't really sacrifice the Zerglings. There will be nothing to defend at home against the not the Oracle, the Adept that's coming. The Ground Oracle, if you will.
Yeah. And I guess he also didn't, he also couldn't quite tell if the gateway was producing at that point or not. He wasn't, sure. Or he did see the gateway producing, and he wasn't sure if that was going to be a zealot or a adept. Maybe, potentially.
Yeah, oh. Bistork going for a quick Twilight Council. This is... Yaku?
No gate, no nothing.
Oh, there's no start yet. Hold on. I'm feeling a little dizzy. What's going on? Is this a PvZ? Is the year 2021? Is there a pandemic?
2019 again?
Is there even a global pandemic going on?
I can't wait to go to my favorite
cyber cafe.
To my favorite cafe and not have to wear a mask.
My favorite cyber cafe, of which there is one. That reminds me, every time I say cyber cafe, I'm reminded of us trying to find a cyber cafe in Berlin and coming up with like, oh wait, there are none.
It's kind of a thing of the past, yeah.
No gaming lounges, no nothing.
SMH ahead.
Bistork.
He is reverting.
Dark Shrine.
He's going back to his old ways here, Steel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Bistork in recent... Yeah,
Bistork in recent
months. Yeah, I don't think we're allowed to recite them towards him, but yeah, in recent months, Bistork has been telling us, I want to play a bit more towards the meta, you know? I want to play more towards Stargate stuff. No.
No, it's been
You want the old magic.
It's been too rough of a path so far. Like, no, you know what? DTs.
All you need. Only DTs.
All you need is shrine. Dun, 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 dun. It's a Beatles song, you know?
Yeah.
From the Beatles
I believe in
times.
a thing called shrine.
I believe in a thing called shrine. I don't remember. I don't remember the melody of that song.
But yeah, MeomaikA is still looking to be as aggressive as he can with the links that he has made. This isn't his final form. It is far from it. This is a bit of a distraction while he makes those roaches, but the DT steal!
4 DTs hacking at this hatchery, and they can be dropped into the main base right now. Mio
There's
is
detection yet?
Yeah, he's got another detection.
Okay, Mio's here slowly making its way.
Oh yeah.
But even still, this is pretty microable with the Warp Prism, right?
Yeah. There's no anti-air here other than a few queens and some spores, but you know, as long as you navigate around them, should be good. I mean, and then you turn them into Archons and do some Archon drops.
Yeah, DTs are always useful, honestly. Well, maybe not so much, but yeah, when the DTs run out of utility, you just turn them into Archons, you know?
Yep.
Still get more damage done, and now I'm starting to worry a little bit. Well, I worry a little bit for both players, right? I worry for MeomaikA because Bistork is ramping up economically. I worry for Bistork because MeomaikA is looking to punish his third base.
So far, Bistork hasn't gotten a lot of actual economical damage, but losing the Warp Prism with the 2 Archons inside, that is huge.
What's that, 20 army supply that just got taken out?
It's a lot. And here's the thing, Mio lost the 3rd base, but that didn't really stop him from just making a whole lot of roaches.
Yeah, we're behind. Make your opponent behind. That's what they always used to say, and Bistork, I think he did finish up the Bistork. Okay, you can still cancel that next this.
Well, I know, I'm not letting you get away with what you just said, Yaku. When behind, make your opponent behind.
Yeah. Bring them to your level. Beautiful force fields here, and that is keeping Bistork alive for the time being, but force fields, they do run out. There aren't any Ravagers yet, so MeomaikA can't quite force this, but he doesn't have to.
30 mortal. A 30 mortal comes out. That's a lot of firepower versus the roaches.
There's a shield battery. Battery overcharge pop right at the last second. And he keeps him alive.
But the roach is going into the main. No, it's getting blocked there.
Not quite. Wow.
Very nice hold by Bistork with a lot less to work with. Just using it nicely, using it smartly.
He efficiently, if you will, you making the most out of what's the opposite of most? Out of the least. There we go. That's where I'm going with that.
Making most out of the least. Oh, catches the sentries. Sentries are really important to snipe out.
Absolutely. I mean, the force fields kept him alive earlier on, and they're doing so well for him now.
Yeah, dividing
Imagine if he had
army.
a couple more.
I mean, Bistork does have a couple more left. They're kind of low on energy, though. They're not going to have a lot of force
really are
among them. And with the Ravagers, the force fields can be broken. It does take time, though. You know.
Yeah, there's a little bit that the Protoss player can really do in between the Biles going up and the force fields going down.
Okay, charge is finished, but okay, now Bistork is warping in some zealots, but also some more DTs and making more Archons. There are Archons at the back there to defend against
but they're gonna be
flanked. But they're gonna get surrounded by Zerglings.
And immediately one of them gets taken out. Bistork needs to micro his heart out right now, but it's not working out.
The recall, but the Warp Prism stays behind. Bistork just lost almost everything. Only kept 1 immortal alive out of all of this. This is not good for Bistork. 88 armor supply, 21.
At that point, you might as well have lost everything.
Yeah.
Because 1 immortal isn't going to do too much against the massive onslaught of roaches coming MeomaikA's way, Steel.
Yeah. And with the Ravagers here, they can Also break these little tiny siege spots.
GG is
go.
called,
GG
and
is called.
MeomaikA, with the Loken blessing, with the Papa blessing, will make it to the grand finals.
Yes, there it is. We have yet another MeomaikA versus Gogo Joey in a best of 100 at this point.
Yeah, we got really close to
So
having the Hong Kong Derby finals here, and honestly, this was some of the best form that I've seen from Bistork in a while.
Yeah.
Very sharp on his control, but I think a couple of decisions he made didn't quite work out.
A couple of decisions makings. a couple of the makings of decisions would have helped. Yes, Yaku.
Yeah.